accessible for everybody. You don't see now say that all of us get work. We should say we include women for everything going to make our country go. Go www.Nigeria Women Rights Advancement and Protection Alternative joining the federal in support of MacArthur Foundation. Can I carry this message on?
Between 2020 and 2023, 11,200 women and girls in Nigeria were victims of sexual assault. Society believes that when a woman is raped, that she is to be blamed and that she's responsible for the rape and for the crime perpetrated against her own body. Then you begin to hear questions like, oh, why did she wear that kind of dress? Oh, the dress was revealing. Why did she go to meet him in a private place? Why did she go there at night? Different questions, just trying to justify the act that has been meted against the women. We usually forget that a rapist is nothing but a rapist. A rapist rapes anyone, irrespective of age, appearance, dress, it can be anything. In the last episode, we mentioned that a rapist is usually known. Yes, people close to you. Yes, it happens with strangers, but sometimes, or a lot of times actually, there are people who are very, very close to you. Very, very close to you. It could be your brother, your uncle, your father, a friend, imam, pastor, family friend, colleague, or even your neighbor. Yes, these people are very, very close to you. Today, we'll be discussing how to support rape survivors and holding rapists accountable. Unmasking the Truth is an initiative of St. Ives Communications in partnership with Voice of Women and supported by the MacArthur Foundation. My name is Esther Alaribe, and my guest today is Dr. Mercy Munyali Kwabi, editor at Stand to End Rape Initiative in Abuja. Spoke to women in your community about supporting survivors and holding accountable. Let's hear what the women have to say.
They don't want to confront the truth. Like in case maybe okay, maybe now the mama brother rape the pikin. It go hard make she want make she believe that kind of thing. She go say, "Ah, how my brother go this one rape my pikin." She go believe am, she no go wan believe am because na family member be that. So na some reasons why they fit no
Women are most victims of sexual harassment because they lack the self confidence and they're socialized to suffer in silence. And you know what they say? The culture of rape actually thrives on the culture of silence. When you hear that a child or woman is raped, you hear things like, don't tell anybody. You ask a couple of children around who have been raped. The rapist says, don't tell anybody. If you tell your mother, I'll kill you. If you tell your father, I'll beat you up, thereby instilling a lot of fear in their minds. On today's episode, we'll discuss how to support rape survivors and holding rapists accountable. My guest today is Mercy. Hello, Mercy. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining us.
Hi Esther, thank you for having me today.
Yes, I can hear you clearly, Mercy. Thank you very much for joining us. Okay, Mercy. Now let's start off with this one. Why do you think that the society blames women when they are raped?
Oh, thank you for that interesting question. I
And
also
also
thank
thank
you
you
for
for
the
the
preceding
preceding.
interviews as well, because I think that spoke a lot to why women are always blamed
Hmm.
for sexual assault. I mean, it's embedded in the culture of patriarchy
Patriarchy
that
that
we
we
have
have
built
built
as
as
a
a
society.
society.
And
And to follow the, let's say, the history of patriarchy, it can be dated back to mostly the Industrial Revolution, which brought about gender roles, right? So that's why you see that people think it is okay for a man to be outside. You can be outside the house as late as 1 a.m. But you, as a woman, if you're outside as late as 1 a.m., it becomes a problem. right? Because there have been gender roles, embedded in how women are supposed to be and how women are supposed to be.
Mm. Yeah.
Society often blames women, right,
Mm-hmm.
when they are raped due to deep gender stereotypes that we find, and there's also the victim blaming culture as well, right? And we don't see this in other camps. For instance, I always say this: somebody has been robbed, nobody's going to say, "Oh, so build this property." So you also see that there's a problem in classification of the crime, right? Where most people don't also believe that it is a crime against humanity. They believe that every both parties, both the perpetrator and the survivor, have a role to play in the crime. It's not this.
Mm. Mm. All right, thank you very, very much, Mercy, because that was extensive. Now, why do you think, or what is the reason that you think that our society tends to look away from condemning these perpetrators, especially for cases of rape? Because over time, you hear people talk about for cases of rape. Because over time, you hear people about how they've been raped, and just like you've mentioned, somebody's saying, "Oh, let's not ruin this person's life. Oh, don't speak about it. Oh, going on to study. If you do this now, it's going to hinder their progress." And I'm wondering, what about the woman who suffered the receiving happens to her?
So I would say that there are a couple of things that add to that. First of all, is precedence, right? If you have a society where people commit a crime and nothing is done, where there's impunity, why are you persecuting me when everybody else does it? So I think that's one of the problems here, right? There's business of always excusing the perpetrator. Oh boy, bully boy, right?
Mm.
Going on. I did a preliminary study once where I asked 90 men if when their first sexual experience was, and they all mentioned that it was between the ages of 7 and 14. They don't think abuse, and you should see the response. It's not people came out and said, "Oh no," like it was something to brag about to their friends. So you see that incident, and you can see the double standards already, a different way of looking at, sexual violence committed towards girls. I'm talking about children, right?
Yes.
Sexual violence committed towards girls. In a classroom setting, I asked my students, especially the guys, can you tell your fellow boys if you've been sexually assaulted? And they laugh. Then I asked them,
Hmm.
call you and say, I've been sexually assaulted. How would you react? They're like, oh no, we will fight, we will try and find the perpetrator. So you see that from an early age,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
who is not all can be a victim rather. So you find that one of the reasons why society actually excuses this is because who really can be a victim? Most people think it's just women. But records show, especially in times of war, that anybody, and I mean,
Mm.
what was she wearing? Why were you there? Why did you invite him? Why did you extend, why did you accept the invitation? Don't you know what happened? But then nobody ever thinks that they will be offended.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-mm.